Yo, it's Tony D here. I wanted to do like a comprehensive video on HYDE Street. Shout out to Matt at Spinning Bullet Comics. He got me hooked on him. It's his fault. But I'll show you some covers I have and we'll get into some details about it. You'll like it and get into it. But it's a chilling, character-driven descent in the supernatural horror. And it really, in my mind, it blends some Twilight Zone vibes with a modern psychological edge. It really does. The Twilight Zone resonated with me big time. I'll give you some niblets on some of these, but Mr. X-Ray, what a great thing with his little toys. And the cool thing I liked about this first issue, you really get a sense of Pranky, and he does not like kids being hurt at all. And that's what happens with this interaction. Also, check out the artwork. He turns on her right there. What are you hiding? And it's his job to bring that out. And it's done very well. Geoff Johns, he's a good writer. It's really a slow burning, atmospheric tale that explores concepts of guilt, redemption, and really these eerie consequences of past sins that these people have. The first few issues, I was trying to figure out what's the whole deal with HYDE Street? What's the purpose of it? And it's just at its core, HYDE Street is this metaphysical purgatory. It seems like it ensnares people who've evaded justice. They've gotten away with something. And I think this one really gives a good example of it. And Pranky and Mr. X-Ray, those are your two main guys. And I believe this one, this is one where I started getting a little more answers. You get an origin of Pranky. He wasn't a good kid. And what I'm talking about with people getting away with stuff, he meets this officer, and as you read this, you figure out that this officer got away with actually offing somebody, and he got away with it. I think it was somebody that he liked, a girlfriend, or I don't know if it was that. She's pregnant, and I believe this accident is his fault. It's on him. And Pranky leads them through. It's a memory. And he does it. He right there, man, just horrific. And Pranky's really good about getting that stuff out of people. What Pranky is doing, you have to deliver many souls to this mysterious person. And Pranky's met his quota, but he doesn't want to leave. He wants to keep doing what he's doing. That kind of gives you an idea that this soul is pretty bad, even for a kid. He's disturbingly cheerful. He's a Boy Scout, and he completely delights in exposing these people's dark secrets, especially if they hurt kids. Well, there's a rivalry with Mr. X-Ray, and Pranky, and because Pranky, he's hogging up all the souls, and Mr. X-Ray wants out of this. This is a good little shot of Pranky. Mr. X-Ray actually wanted to partner with Pranky to try to achieve things. And the narrative is really layered with an allegory of, social commentary, especially around deception, regret, the masks that people wear. Just in that first issue with that elderly lady acting all innocent, but she did something horrible. You have people masking the evil that they do, and HYDE Street gets it out of them. But each issue, it's just packed with twisted rules. You learn more about the residents there, backstories. There's a bunch of people there that have to do what Pranky and Mr. X is doing. And it really creates a sense of creeping dread. It gets your curiosity going. That's what keeps me coming back. In the artwork, this is another member of HYDE Street, and the artwork is really gorgeously grotesque in some of its rendering. And the colors add this moody spectral palette that lends well to the darkness of it. You have things like that where on the surface level, you may not really know why it's resonating, but it's purposely done. This was a great issue. I won't get far into it, but this is an example of one of the residents. They explained the bad things that she did. To become a member of HYDE Street, you're also not a good person either. And who knows, maybe, Mr. X-Ray School, maybe it's a sort of redemption for the souls that are working there. I don't know. See, there's more there that could be revealed. That's why I love that. Geoff Johns, he's writing a good one. And you have to be a patient reader as well. There's been things I've had to go back and reread because it was trying to understand, get a full grasp of the rules. I'm trying to figure out the rules of what's going on. That's my last cover. I totally dig this. This issue really got deep. And throughout the series so far, it's just a deepening mystery about the nature of this street. I still don't have it nailed down exactly, you know, what it is, the purpose of it. Are there more streets? Think about that. I think that'll be a twist. That's a prediction. I think there'll be more streets as we go. But it's the growing cast that we're being introduced to. They're bizarre, morally ambiguous characters. And it's not a jump scare book. It's really existential dread wrapped in surrealism. It isn't just a jump scare horror. It's dread wrapped in surrealism. The horror comes from the idea that your worst secrets will find you. And the realization that, you know, redemption may be more terrifying than the punishment. And the uncanny normalcy of the street itself, it feels like any other neighborhood, which is the real eeriness of it. It's normal until it isn't when things go down. Hey, this is a thoughtful, unsettling horror series. It's really more rewarding to patient readers with the rich character work and the haunting atmosphere. And it is horror that lingers. It's definitely a street worth walking down if you catch my drift. Get that.